everybody and welcome to our channel. And today we are going to talk about basic Linux command. If you want to see this tutorial and other exciting tutorials in detail, you can visit our website anytime, which is learnavi.com. You can find this tutorial and other exciting tutorials on this website. To see this tutorial, you can go to IoT section and here you can find basic Linux command. So let's get started with our tutorial. So why we have to learn some basic command line operation? So the thing is, when we are working with embedded devices such as Raspberry Pi, we don't have the liberty to use UI interface. So we have to work with command line interface. So that's why we should know some basics Linux command. So let's get started. So the first command we are going to learn today is pwd. It is useful to know that in which directory we currently are. So let's suppose we type here pwd. It gives me that I am in the user whose name is Deepak Rai, and currently I am in the desktop of that user. So currently I am working on the desktop of as a user Deepak Rai. If I want to know that what are the different files and folder that are present on my desktop, I can type ls, which lists out all the files or folder which is present at the current working directory or the folder. So you can see different files or different folders such as test or test.2 on my desktop. Suppose we want to know some hidden files, like generally hidden file is not shown. So we want to know hidden files because sometimes it happens that there is some virus or some hidden file which get us in trouble, like doing some image processing task, and we want to remove it. So how to find those hidden files? So you can type ls and then -a. And this will show you the hidden files also. So here on my desktop, I have hidden files such as dsstore, .localized, and other things. The third command which we are going to talk about today is the cd command. So cd command, when used directly, and no matter in whichever working directory you are, if you use cd command directly, it will take you to the home directory. So if I type now pwd, you will see me user and Deepak Rai, which is also we can say I am as a user Deepak Rai, and currently I am in the home directory of Deepak Rai. So cd command is also can be used to go to a particular folder. So right now I'm in the Deepak Rai home folder, and if I list out all the file and folder in this home Deepak Rai, we will find some file and folder like application download, music, and other things. And now I want to go on the desktop. So for that, I will type cd and then the path to the directory. Here it is desktop. So now I'm again on the desktop folder, which is on my desktop. So again, now I want to create some folder. Like I want to create a folder because I want to work with something, let's suppose. So for making a folder or directory, we can use make directory command, which is mkdir. Then we type a space and the name of the folder which we want to work with. So let's suppose I want to have like test C folder. So see, now if I see my desktop, it has created a folder, which is test.c. So you can create any folder or directory with mkdir command. Now I want to remove this folder. I made it by accident, let's suppose, and I want to remove this folder. So for removing a folder, I can write a command which is remove directory, rmdir, and then the folder name, test.c. Okay, so I can delete this folder. But in case I want to delete some folder which has some file in it, let's suppose this is a folder which is test2, and here is a file inside it, or some folder. Let's suppose we have one folder also inside it. So, and I want to delete this folder test2. If I try to use the same command, rmdir, and there's the test2, it will say me this error that directory not empty. So rmdir command can only be used when the directory or folder is empty. We can delete only that thing if it is empty. But if it's not empty, we have to use other command, which is rm minus r and then the folder name. So here, if I try this rm minus r and then the folder name, that is test2, see, it will delete my folder. So here the test2 folder is gone. To remove the files, like I want to remove a file like deep.pptx. To remove a file, we just use rm command and then the file name. So I want to delete this file. See, the file has been deleted. So the other command we want to learn is the copy command. So let's suppose I want to copy a file. So let's suppose we go first to test folder. And here we have a file which name is deep.pptx. And I want this file to be copied in the other folder, which is test.1, test1. I want to copy it. So how can I copy? So the first, we can have a two-way. First, type a relative path or type a original path, like the absolute path, we say. So first, I will try with the relative path. So I am currently in the test folder and I want to copy a file which is in this folder. So the relative path of that file is deep.pptx. Because it's the same folder, we don't have any other folder to go. And I want to copy this file in the test1 folder. So the relative path of test1 folder is test1 because it is inside the same folder test. So test1 folder slash the name of the file I want to copy, like I want to copy with the same name, let's suppose. So if I press enter, you can see I have file deep.pptx. So this is one way of copying. The other is to try absolute path. For the absolute path, I will show you, like pwd, type pwd. So this path we see slash users Deepak Rai and desktop and then test. This is the absolute path. So you can copy using this path also. So if I want to copy this file on the desktop, let's suppose. So for that, I will use cp command again and test. I have file this here, right? It is inside this folder test. So And I want to copy this file on the desktop, let's suppose. So for that, I will type the same again. So on the desktop, I want to copy, and I want to copy, let's suppose, with the name a.pptx this time. See, a.pptx file has been created on the desktop. So this is the absolute path. You can try both way, relative path as well as the absolute path. So the next command which we are going to talk about is the move command. So it is used to move a file. So let's suppose let's go to the desktop folder first. Sorry. Yes. So if you want to go just the immediate back folder, so the parent folder of the current folder, you can use this command cd space dot dot. Yes. So earlier I forgot to tell you this command. So now we are on the desktop. So if you want to go to the next folder, you use this command, right? And the folder name. And if you want to come back, you type this command. So now I want to copy this a.pptx file, which is on the desktop. So I have this file and I want to move this file, sorry, not copy. I want to move this file to a folder. Let's suppose, let's create a folder mkdir and let's suppose test B. Okay. So I want to copy this file to the new folder which I created currently, that is test B. So to copy, to move, I have to use the command move. Sorry, I'm getting confused with the move and copy. I want to move this time. Sorry. So I want to move this for a file, which is a.pptx to test B folder. So I can use both way again, absolute path and relative path. So firstly, I will go with relative path. So the relative path is desktop. So I don't have any path. I just have to give a.pptx, and then the relative path of test B is with respect to desktop is just test B, and then the file name. So I want to give it file t.pptx. So see, the file vanishes from here, and if I open test B, I can find this file here. So there is a other way also, and that is the absolute path. So the absolute path of, if I see like pwd again do, so the absolute path of desktop is user Deepak Rai and desktop. So I can use the same way I use for the copy, move, then the absolute path, copy it here, and the file name, which is d.pptx. This file I want to move, and sorry, I'm just confusing with copy and move again. So I want to move this file to the same, that is the folder test B. So user desktop, this is the absolute path of desktop. The absolute path of the folder which is in the desktop will be just slash and then test B. And I want to copy this with the name, let's suppose just qwe.pptx. See, the folder vanishes, file vanishes from here, and you can see the file qwe.pptx is in test B folder. So this is one of few of the exciting commands which we learn. There is one also like Mostly we will work with the Python uh, notebook or Python file. So in case I have Python file, let's create first. So to create file, you can use any editor. I love using Vim. So I will use Vim, and then I want to create a file, hello.py. And to insert, see, whenever you are using any Linux-based operating system like uh, Mac OS also, or Ubuntu, when you are in this phase, first type I on your computer. This will take you in the insert mode. And let's suppose I want to print hello world, which is the basic command of the first program we learn in Python. So right now it is in insert mode. So to go back, I want to save this file. First, I have to press escape. After that, press the colon. So you can see colon, and W is for write, and Q. Q means quit. I want to quit this file, this right now. I want to write this file, means I want to save this, and then I want to quit. So if you type, you are again on the desktop. So yes, sorry. So we have now file hello.py. So I want to run this file. So for running this file, you just have to write Python first and then the file name. See, hello world is printed. So this is also one of the important basic command. I know most of you already know about this command, but it's good to revise. And I hope you like this video. And I'm sorry there were for some mistakes while speaking. I'm extremely sorry for that. And thank you so much for your kind attention. Hope to see you soon. And if you want to see this uh, notebook, you can always visit the link which is I provided in the below. And thank you. Thank you a lot for your listening. Thanks for your kind attention. Bye bye. Thank you.